Hey guys, so in this video I'll be solving this challenge of lists. So we have to perform different list operations. So here it is given that we have to consider a list like this, and then we have to perform some following commands, which are these 7 commands, not necessarily in order. It can be anything, and the number of times we have to execute these commands will be also can be more than one. Okay, initialize your list and read the value of n. So n is the number of commands, how many commands will be there, and each command will be of out of these only, out of these 7, and iterate through each command in order and perform the operations on your list. We just have to perform some basic operations. So for example, if n is equal to n equal to 4 is given, means 4 commands will be there. So here you can see 4 commands: append, insert and print. So insert is there, then append, and then what is there, and print is there. Okay, so 3 command, but not necessarily in order, and it can be executed more than one time also. Okay, so appending means appending one to the list. So here it is an example. So I think we have taken the list in empty form, and then we are using all the commands. And then here also you can see appending 2 means it is appending from the right side, and insert means at what position you want to put what value. So at index insert 3, you have to insert 3 at index 1. Okay, so at index 1, 0, 1, this is the 1th position. You have inserted 3, and then you have to print the array. So here you can see these all operations are performed like this, and output is 1 3 2. Okay, at the last. So that's how we have to do. And first line will contain the value of n in number of commands, and then each subsequent line, next lines will be commands, what commands you have to execute, and the elements inside the list must be integers. So it will be integer. We don't have to focus on this as much as on the logic. Then output, we just have to for each command we have to type print and print the list on the new line. So all the output will be printed in the new line. So here you can see n value is 12. Then these are the bunch of commands, 12 commands, because n value is 12. And we can see that there are some multiple inputs here. Okay, these are only one line inputs, but these guys, remove, append, insert, needs extra inputs as well. So these are the output. Here one print is used, here one print is used, and here one print is used. Okay, so all 3 we have to print. So given to us is the value of n, so it will take the value from here, so raw input only, and then integer, convert it into integer and submit it to n. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll first see how the input will come. So first, what is the use? So for I in range 0 to n, we can also put like n. So that's the use of this value n. Here we have to take. Okay, and even we will not put any variable, that 2 is fine, because we won't be using that. And then we will have to see the inputs. Okay, so I'll name it as query, and what I'll see is input, because input will come dot, and we have to split, because there can be multiple inputs as well, right? So input, raw input I'll take, okay, as it is whatever being fed, and I'll see how it looks like. Okay, print query. Let's see how it looks, so that we'll get a feel how we have to execute next. So we can see that these are the inputs. first input is 12, then after that 12 has been taken already at this line here, and so that we are using the value of n in this line. Okay, then we will go down and we can see here all the commands are like an array. Okay, so this multiple input array are can be accessible like this. So this is the 0th position, this is 1 position, this is 2nd position. Okay, so in query we have, right, so in query we can access like 0, 1, 2, and then these guys, single guys, are only 0th element. Okay, so that's how we are getting the input, so we can use it. So first we can implement the logic by just if else cases. So if query is equal to print then we just have to print the list. Oh, we have not taken the list, so let's take the list. Empty list we have to take. So new list, I'll name new list, and then this is like this. So we have to just print the list. Okay, new list, you just have to print this. No, print like this. So print. Okay, so that's how we have to, but we have to access the 0th element. You can see when print is given as the input here, it is saved as an arrayth 0 element. Okay, so we'll do like this 0. Okay, and same thing we will do for other commands as well. So if what are single commands I'll do first, so that it is easy, because so sort is 1, pop is 1, and reverse is 1. Then print we have already done. So sort, so I'll copy this guy and I'll use else if. Okay, else if I'll use elif 0, but this time we'll check for sort. If sort will come, it will sort the list. Okay, that's all we have to do. So similarly we can do the other command, what is reserve and reverse and pop. Okay, elif will do elif, and this is pop, so we have to use dot pop. Okay, pop like this. So list dot pop, so it will pop the element, last element. Then finally we will take now reverse, so it will reverse the list. Okay, these 4 we have done. Now what else is remaining is the multiple input guys. So insert is 1, remove is 1, and append is 1. So insert I will do first. So here I'll paste, this time it is insert. If 0th element is insert, so when we are getting insert, we are saving is as array of 3 elements. So 0th element, 1st element, 2nd element. Okay, so insert is what it will do, insert the element. So the syntax will be, I think, insert 2 values at what position and what value. So it is square, 1 minute, I'll check. So this is first guy will hold the position. Okay, first guy will hold the position it will hold. So query 1 and comma query 2. That's how it should So it will take query 1 position, query 1 as a position and query 2 as the data, and it will insert it into our new list. Similarly, let's take for what is there, append. Okay, if this is append, then only one data is extra, so query 1. Okay, and this we have to change it to append. Then finally, else if we have remove, and this is also will have query 1. Okay, remove also has error. See, remove also is array of 2 elements. See, so that's how I think it should work. Everything is fine now. Unnecessary, this is unnecessary, this is unnecessary. Okay, so everything looks cool to me. Now let's run the code. Okay, integer is required. Okay, so integer, so we'll convert it into integer. Already it is integer, why this should have so both has to be integer because both are integer. Okay, int, I'll convert it both the guys into int. Okay, new license query. Okay, let's run it. Okay, just now removed only x is not list, not remove. Oh, okay, remove query 1 list dot remove, x is not list. Where is x? Oh, this is not list. Okay, what's the problem? Remove is remove, I think that also has to be integer, right? Int, let me check. Okay, this is from where 1 minute, I'll remove this guy, I'll remove, we don't need this. And yeah, now we are having 6 5 10. So what is being added? 6 9 1 has no, so 5 6. Okay, 10 has been inserted. So at 0th position 5 is added, then at 1 position 10 is added, then at 0th position 6 is added, 6 5 10. Then it has printed. Then remove 6 is removed, appended 9 and 1, 9 and 1 has been appended. Yes, sort it, sorted it, no, not sorted, sort and print. So it has not sorted, right? It should sort. The problem is sort. So if query 0 is sort, it has not sorted. This also should be int. It is not required, but still I'll do it. So it is not sorting, and 1 10 5. Okay, these guys are integer, but these are not. Okay, so now I've done it. Yeah, okay, so I'll run it again, maybe this time it will work. Yeah, now it is working. Sample cases or anyway pass. So okay, so now it is correct. So what I did is previously when I did this, like this. So you can see some of the elements will be list and some of them will be integer. See, these guys are integer, but this is not, this guy is not, because we are appending, we were not appending the integer, we were appending the list. So I've converted into integer like this. Okay, so now it is correct. So I think it should be, everything should be fine. So if I'll run it again, compilation error, remove elif, remove, oh, one extra bracket I have used, I think, int, and then this. Now it's correct. So if I'll do it, test case sample is passed. Let's submit it. Okay, both the test cases we have passed. Congratulations. Okay, so we have done the code. So it is simple. We just use case style of C, and we have implemented one by one, and we can see that it is, for loop is running for n times, because we have taken an input here and we are utilizing here, and then one by one we took the query. One time it will take query and then check which one condition it is following, and depending upon that output will be done. Then again next iteration it will take the input, perform the output, then again next iteration it will take from here. Okay, so this split is what it is doing is, it is splitting by space. So you see this number, then there is a space here, so it will split from here, then this 0 will become the next element, then split, and then 5 will become next element. Okay, that's how it is separating it. So split inside, if you won't put anything, so it will separate it by space. Okay, separate the elements and store it in an array style, which is our query. So hopefully it is clear. See you guys in the next challenge.